Hello, it's Kristen Bryant with Stamping with Kristen. I am in Hastings, Minnesota, and I am on here to do a 5-minute Friday video. And I'm going to be using Sunrise Sailing Bundle. We are not going to be using the dies today, but we are going to be using the embossing folder and stamp set. So I like to come on Fridays and show how you can make a card in 5 minutes or less, just to show that you don't have to make everything super complicated. So there's lots of great ideas that you can do in that amount of time. I really like this embossing folder. It kind of creates a scene. And so we're going to be using that today. And I'm going to go ahead and start my timer here. I'm going to start doing the card base. I'm using Balmy Blue. And so I'm going to do this at 5.5 inches. And then for my white piece, I'm going to cut this at 5 inches by 3 3/4. And so I'm going to make this a little bit smaller than, oops, almost cut that wrong spot here. I typically am doing this live on Fridays, but I am going to be in Mississippi with my daughter. She's got accepted to a medical school there, and we wanted to go there and see it in person before she decides if she's going to go there or not. Knoxville, Tennessee is the other medical school that she's into as well. So I thought, well, we're gonna just do a quick 36-hour trip and just check out the area. So I thought, I'll just record a video ahead of time. I'm lining this up so that it's got a little bit more space on the right side of the boat. You can choose to do this however you want, but that's how I'm doing it for this card. And I'm just gonna put this in like that here and go through. And this is doing the bulk of the work. I really like the texture that this gives. So here you see like that. I'm going to take my stamp here and I'm just going to do ahoy on the side here like that. And then I'm going to take my this big sailboat that's going to be on the envelope. Gotta have a fun envelope. All right, how am I doing on time here? Oh, it's been 1:53, not too bad. So I'm going to use this blending brush and I'm just going to softly do the raised areas on here. So this is the clouds that are at the top. And we'll go like that. If you don't have blending brushes, you could use this. I've done little sponges. I've even done cotton swabs when I'm in a bind. So you can use any of those different things. And I like to start doing it soft and then work in a little bit darker. So you can choose how hard you press to how dark you want the shading to be. And then I'm just going to add some at the water here. So I hope you can see this shading on there. All right. I think it's fun to have some more, to me, I call this some more masculine set. I often have so many that are great for women and kids, but sometimes I just need a little bit more for men. So here we have our design, and I'm just going to put this on like that. And I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna get some dimensionals here. And I'm just gonna pop up quite a few on here so that the whole thing is raised. Since the card is so simple, by adding some little dimension to it, I feel like that helps dress it up a little bit. You can make a bunch of these in an afternoon if you wanted. So here you go. And then the other piece for the inside. Where's my adhesive? Here we go. So here we go. And I'll just put this right inside here. So let me see here. Oh, 4 minutes and 7 seconds for the whole entire card. So I'm a little bit out of the picture. Hopefully you can see how this embossing works on there. You could make this birthday. There's lots of different greetings, but to go over on the edge where I wanted it, and in this pack, it's just the Ahoy is the only one that works for there. I guess you could do your Destined for Great Things. That's on there as well, but you could use stamps from many different stamp sets. So just a quick card that you can send out to someone, and this is the 5-Minute Friday for this week. I'd love for you to follow me if you haven't done so yet, and go ahead, be the bright spot in someone's day and send them a card today. I love getting cards in the mail, and I've been getting a bunch of them lately, and it's just so encouraging to open up my mailbox and see that there's a card in there. So I hope you all have a great weekend.